Hello everyone and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I will be reviewing the film The Accidental Getaway Driver, a movie that screened at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival. The Accidental Getaway Driver is a movie directed by Sing-Jae Lee, written by Christopher Chen and Sing-Jae Lee, and stars Hyep Chon-yeon, Dustin Nguyen, Dali Ben Salal, P. Vu, and Gabrielle Chan. This is The Accidental Getaway Driver movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this The Accidental Getaway Driver film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm. And consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box, and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, The Accidental Getaway Driver movie review. Director Sing-Jae Lee's dark drama, The Accidental Getaway Driver, is a well-crafted story of a kidnapping gone awry that will change the lives of the film's central characters forever. While the movie's premise is definitely intriguing, the movie is special thanks to the two central lead performances in the film, by Hyep Chon-yeon and Dustin Nguyen, whose characters form a bond that will move the audience, but not before some very disturbing scenes, with the lead character forced to try to use his wits to survive, under the uncomfortable circumstances he finds himself immersed in. Hyep Chon-yeon stars in the picture as Long, an aging Vietnamese taxicab driver who is not interested in driving for the rest of the night, until he takes on a pickup that will supposedly pay him double the regular rate. Three guys get into his car, and Long ends up with a gun pointed at him. As his passengers demand, they take him wherever they need to go. One scene in the film has Long going to a motel to ask for a room at the request of his kidnappers. Although Long asks for help the best and most discreet way he can, he is unable to communicate effectively to the clerk at the motel. It turns out the three men who have kidnapped Long have escaped from an Orange County prison. Dustin Nguyen portrays Tae, the most developed character of the three kidnappers. Aiden is the most unpredictable and violent of the trio, while Phi Vu's Eddie is underdeveloped despite Vu's adequate performance. Tae and Long form a bond during the later stages of the movie, which is surprisingly moving. The film juxtaposes the characters of the cab driver to the kidnappers, and as the movie progresses, we find out that underneath it all, Long and Tae have more in common than they originally seemed to. Long's family is brought into the picture as well, when we learn a bit about Long's troubled past. Tension builds as the movie slowly picks up speed as plot developments unfold. Aiden doesn't seem to have the respect for Long that Tae learns to develop for the older gentleman, which puts Long's life in jeopardy. It seems that the three kidnappers will change the whole course of their journey as the movie progresses and difficult choices must be made. Although the beginning of the film sets the stage for a story of good versus bad, there is a lot of complexity in terms of the characterizations in the movie, particularly those of Long and Tae, who play off each other with great intensity. We don't really know at first if Long opens up to the kidnappers to try to see if they will release him, or because he is alone and needs an ear to listen to his own story. Nguyen turns in a performance of the highest caliber, despite his minimal dialogue in the picture. It's easy to feel for the character's predicament, and as we discover his past and his humanity, it becomes very hard to predict what will happen in the story the movie presents. Nguyen adds a considerable amount of depth to his role, through his body movements and facial expressions, which help make up for the lack of dialogue. Nguyen is amazingly rich and detailed playing Tae. We understand his own needs and the past which he has lived that has led him up to the scenario the film details throughout. Tae doesn't want to go back to jail, and will have to make a choice that will test his morals, however deep within him they are. Will he be able to find some sort of redemption within? To Benislaw's credit, his performance works for the movie. He doesn't have many morals, and it's hard to predict what Aiden will do in any given moment. Aiden is on the edge of sanity, and Benislaw portrays him well. When he holds a gun towards Long in a cave, it becomes a moment of high intensity for the viewer. While The Accidental Getaway Driver is layered and moving, it is also a bit slight on plot. especially in the beginning stages of the movie. If the picture found its center in the editing room, it may have been possible to eliminate 10 to 15 minutes of repetitive early scenes within the picture. These flaws hardly lessen the power of the concluding scenes of the movie, though. Sing J. Lee has created a film that will take some time to warm up to in the initial stages. By the film's end, it is well worth the investment thanks to the fascinating performance by Nhan and Nguyen. And that brings us to the conclusion of this, The Accidental Getaway Driver movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter in the description at film-book.com. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.